Hello friends, welcome to our channel. So today we are going to do analysis of stocks. So first is an Apple stock. Here in Apple we can see that it was in near about no trading zone, but as you can see that it has created a very big candle. So here we are just going to wait here to do a one kind of pullback. What I mean by pullback here, see, after breaking near about this level it has created like a downside type of pattern. Here as you can see it has created a negative side pattern, but here we are just going to wait here to make it something like that. Here if it go upside and here near about this area, if it created a negative kind of scenario, then we are try to sell here, then we can try to sell here near this level. But till now we will just going to wait here in Apple. Next in ABBB, here as it is and as we were expecting is as in the ascending triangle kind of scenario. So this is the best spot for this to go upside to or to make a bullish side candle. Here upside candle or upside buying pressure can happen here, so we can try to catch this level. If it open near about flat or near about gap down, if it open gap up, then you can try to go upside. Or if it makes something this kind of pattern like it, one kind of buying side scenario can be happen here, so we can try to catch this move. Because if it ascending triangle need to complete, then it has to be in the range in this, and here is the trend line which is near about this level, so it has to go upside if it want to make a one kind of ascending triangle kind of scenario. If it don't want to make, then it will either go downside or something like that, uh, or it will open gap down or something like that. But we'll just going to wait here and see how it's gonna happen. Either the scenario will become like either a buying force near about this level could become or could not come, so we will just going to wait here. If a buying scenario happen, then we can try to get this move. Now in ABBT, as you can see that it was in range, so it is negative for us. ABT is in range, so it is in negative here, so it is weak for us. So instead of buying, we are waiting for a selling scenario in this. Next in ADB, it is in negative, so nothing, just it is in negative. But what happened here is, if you see here, a impulsive move has just come, a impulsive move, a retracement, and another impulsive. Now in this impulsive move we don't know whether it is going to how much point it can go down further. So at any point a buying can become here. So here is a round level near about 400. So here near about this round level it can act as a defensive zone, and here a buying side momentum can come here near about this level. But we'll just see how it's gonna work or not. This is just a concept where multiple psychological level like round level uh, work here in this area, and near 400 is also a psychological round level. So we're just going to wait here next, because in this level one kind of buying pressure can be happen here, so we're just going to wait here. It's not 100%, but still a probability is there, so we're just going to wait here. Next in ADP, if we see here, ATP is negative for us because it has touched here multiple time and it is negative for us. ADP. Now in AMD, here in AMD, if we see here, see from this to this, it has go near about 15 point, from 130 to 160, near about 15 point has been done here in 3 days. But what I am trying to make a point is that it has continuously made 3 negative candle, and even also gap down and go kind of scenario has taken place. So it is a very good place. Like is, if it go do breakdown, like take a retest near about this level, make a green candle, then again break here, then we can plan to do more sell here. So I'm just expecting a green candle here near about this level. Then after that, if it break down, then a new low can be made here. But we're just going to wait here for here to see what can be happen here. We are just expecting a green candle, bullish candle for now, like a retracement candle type of thing here in AMD on daily time frame. Now in AMG and here in AMGM I am again here in negative side pipe, because as we can see here, this was the best place for this to go, but it couldn't possible for now. So if it open gap up, then it can try to go upside, but if it open negative gap down or flat, then it is negative for me. Instead of buying, I will look for negative selling side scenarios in AMGN. Now in Amazon, what is it? Amazon here, as we can see that what happened here, it was near about a range, and here in range what is happened here, that it tried to break the range, but buyers come in the last, like see, as you can see that it has make a tail near about in the bottom side, right? So it is a sign that buyers are still present there. So what we are going to do is we are just going to do wait here. If it open, let it close one session to see where it gonna go like this, because if it open it because if it wants to go down, then it will do time spend near about this area and try to break here. But for upside, it can open near about gap up kind of scenario and go, like gap up and go scenario can happen here. But we will just going to wait here to see how it's gonna work. Either it will can do time spend near about this area, or can go like can leave this area. Either it will be stopped near about this area, or either can leave this area and go towards upside. So we are just going to wait here. Any other scenarios, if it come in Amazon, then it will also surprise even for me also. And now in AVGO, as we can see here, it is was in triangle, so we are just nothing, it just going to wait here. We are just going to wait here how it's going to unfold for some next session. Now in BA, I am in bullish side in BAY. As we can see that after this upside, it has trying to maintaining this. Here it is trying to maintaining this zone, doing time spent near about this zone. So if upside breakout happen, then a upside move can become here, but for that it has to either open near flat or something like gap up kind of scenario it has to make. If it open gap down, then it will be negative scenario for me also, then I will look for selling side scenario. But if it open flat or either gap up, then I will look for only buying side scenario. And if it open gap down, then I will be looking for selling side scenario. Why? Because it has given a very good time near about this level. This has made a very good range here, so either side breakout can give a very good movement towards that side. And if it upside, then we can go good amount of quantity. But if it's negative side, then I'm not too much interested but not too much kind of. So we'll just going to wait and see how it's gonna unfold in BA. Next in BIB, here's the thing. Here BIP, it was continuously negative side trend. Now if this negative trend wants to bend, then it has to make a W pattern like this, and it will either make a W pattern or either has to hold near about this level. Like the selling force should be stop here. If it wants to make bottom kind of scenario, then the seller should not more interested in this, and it should make a range kind of scenario to go upside. But for now what is happening here, it is in still negative zone. So we are just going to wait here and see any negative sign scenario. If it come, then we can take that. If that kind of scenes happen here. Now in CSTR, as we were planning here, see if in on the previous session we were planning that if we would open gap down and go downside, then negative scenario can be happen here, and see a very beautiful move has just come here. But now is now it is on a place where we can't do aggressive sell here. Why? Because this is then already a support area, like we know that resistance becomes support kind of thing. So if a selling pressure come here, I am not interested in selling. But if after this selling pressure a buying side upside move can come here. Why? Because as we can see that it is in support kind of zone, which is in fresh kind of zone. So here if it selling pressure came, it could go upside, buying side pressure can come here. If it like go, if this and upside bias track it and again selling pressure came, this is the point I can do sell here. But for now at least I am expecting here a retracement kind of candle here, or a green candle here for just now, so that it will be like balance scenario happen for buyers and seller. Why? Because see, sellers try here, then buyers again come here, then again sellers will be try here. As you can see, sellers are already there, so we are waiting buyers to come here and take control for some time. Then after that time, if sellers come here, this will be the fresh seller, so we can try to do sell here. And at this point we can see that near about this level, if it the sellers come, here comes the one time, here is a second time, and if it go again, then this will be the third time, and this third time we can sell with more quantity here. So we are just going to wait here in CSTR how it's gonna unfold here. Now in CME, as we can see here, see how CME is working here. Here the CME is trying to go upside, so I am here for just now. I am in bullish side here. Why? Because as we can see, the trend line old was coming near about this zone, so it is a place where it has to go upside. Because if it don't go upside, or if it do sustain near about this level, then a very big sharp downside momentum can become here in more our coming session. So we are just going to wait here, and I am bullish in this for now. And if it don't go upside and do time span near about this level, or if it give break towards downside and give closing below the trend line near about imaginary trend line is going here, if it give close below this line, and then if it will be the very negative scenario for CME. So we are just going to wait here. Here in cost, there is nothing here in cost. We are just going to do wait here. Why? Because as we can see that we were expecting here like a negative kind of scenario, but it has given a very bullish kind of scenario here. So we are just going to wait here, either because either side breakdown, we will just going to wait here. Because as we can see, this is the place where this is a weak place. So if it open gap down and downside breakdown, we can try to do negative, but still it is in confusive kind of zone for me. So just wait here in cost. Here in EA, similar kind of scenario is happening here. What is it? That you can see that 1 2 3 again multiple negative candles are there, again sellers are present over here. But now it is at a point where sudden buying pressure can come here near about this level or any level. Why? Because sellers are trying from multiple point here. Seller, there are sellers, there are too much sellers here. So at one point these sellers have to be buyers in order to like short covering or something like that. So I am expecting here a buying side of scenario here. So just we are going to wait here. I am not interested in selling any. Instead I am moreover interested in buying here. We are just going to wait here, or if don't want to buy here, then just going to wait and not gonna do the selling side position. Just wait. Here in GOOGL we are, see, here in GOOGL it is trying to make a ascending kind of triangle, so it is also a good place to go upside, or if it to break down near this trend line and give closing below this, then it will be a negative scenario, like it can come down here. But for now it is, I will look for buying side scenario in here, so we'll just going to wait here. Now in HD it is also a buying side scenario for me also. I will look for buying side, not negative side in HD. IBM, there is nothing in IBM, there is no nothing buy or sell, nothing, it is here. So we will just going to here also in wait here. In INTO it is a volatile and volatility is still there. So there is nothing here we can do here. Now in IHRJ it is bullish for us, because as we can see that it has touched here multiple time, and it is trying to go upside, and as we can see, one can see here inverted kind of head and shoulder pattern could be see here on smaller time frame, and other, if not head and shoulder, then as we can see on smaller time frame, cup and handle kind of pattern can be see here. So it is still bullish for us. If it open flat and go upside, then it will be good, but it don't have to open too much gap up. If you too much open gap up, then it will be issue for buyers to take it more upside, because here the old buyers can see here the profit, and they can be sellers by doing profit booking. So we are just going to wait here. If it open flat kind of scenario and try to go upside, then it will be good, can happen here, but we'll just going to wait and see how things gonna unfold here. Now in JNJ, here JNJ is a perfectly point, here it is in perfect point where we can do sell here. As we can see, it was trying to break this level, and after this breaking it, a very beautiful retracement kind of thing has just happened. So if it open flat or either gap down kind of scenario, when it try to go downside, we can plan to do sell about near this level, and a good move can be expected here. But we'll just going to wait here and see how things gonna unfold. Now in JPM, there is, here in JPM, instead of selling side, I am more interested in buying if it open near about gap up and try to go upside, because here I am expecting the bias build up kind of thing. So if it open gap up and go, I'm interested in buying rather than selling. So we are just going to wait here and see how things gonna unfold in there. Now in Lin there is nothing, and now in LLY, see, here in LLY what's happening here, see, on 1 2 3, as we can see from continuously 3 days, green bullish candles are made here. So what we are going to do is, if it go upside, I am not too much interested here, but if it open kind of gap up scenario and if it come down, then I'm interested here in selling side. A quick selling side scenario can be seen here, so I'm interested here. Rather than that, we are just going to wait here, and if it open kind of gap down kind of scenario also taken place, then I'm interested in selling, because as we can see, these are the weak level for now. So we are just going to wait here how things gonna unfold in LLY. In LMT it's still negative, as we can see that it tried to go downside. A retracement can be happen here, and if it go downside, then it will be negative scenario for us. And MA, in the previous session we were talking about this, and it a very beautiful move has just come here, but for now I am not interested in selling anymore, because it is now at the spot where a sudden buying can be happen here. So I am not too much aggressive on selling side, but instead of that, if it open near about this level, try to go selling side. Then after this, if a buying scenario see here near about this level, then I am more interested to do buy near about this level rather than selling, because sellers are trying near about this level. Selling pressure has came near about very upper level, so instead of selling more, I am just more interested in buying side for now in MA. Let's see how things gonna unfold here also. Here in MCD, similar kind of scenario is also there. As we can see, 1 2 3 4 negative candles have just been made here. So here again, instead of selling, I am more interested in buying side. Let it make a retracement candle, let it make a greenish candle here, so it will be more interested. Like, if there are many people, we can say that there are multiple groups of people, there are many people who are waiting here to do sell, but as we can see, the candles are here too much and there is no good point to put an SL there. So if a green candle made here near about this level, and after that if it go downside, then this will be a very good spot to do sell here with a small SL. So instead of selling this, I am interested in buying here. Like, I'm expecting a buying kind of scenario here, not want any selling kind of move here for now. Here in meta, as we can see that it is in range kind of scenario, but here what it has done here, we were planning to upside scenario here, we were planning, but what happened here is that it has made a what kind, a very big long kind of candle here. So we are just going to wait here to give closing either side, either upside or downside. We're just going to wait here. So here is also a wait and watch kind of scenario will be here. Now in 3M, I am not interested in selling side. I am interested in, if it open kind of gap up and go, I am interested in buying side rather than selling side in 3M. So we are just going to wait here. Here in MS also, here in MS also there is nothing. As we can see, we're just going to wait here, because as we can see on the longer time frame, it is in upside. So if it want to go downside, and it has to break near about this level. These are the swings. As we can see, it has going like, the swings are changing upside and upside. So instead of selling here, I am expecting like upside scenario. So we're just going to wait for some. Here in Microsoft, here we can see that it is in still, as we can see that it is in no trading zone for us. So we are just going to wait here in Netflix. Here as we can see again, as see how many negative candles are there, and it is continuously making, and after this making this kind of negative candles, one very large candle, this is an exhaustion candle for me for sellers. So instead of selling more here, I am interested in one kind of buying kind of scenario here for just now movement. For some time I am interested here. Let it make a one greenish candle. Why? Because uh, this is the level it has break right. After this breaking this level, it has to make a one kind of retracement kind of candle. If it make a retracement near about this level, so a very selling pressure can be come here, or either it can do time spend near about this level. So for that, it has to make an upside kind of candle, green kind of candle here. So we'll just going to wait here, like wait for make a green candle, then try to go downside kind of scenario. So we'll just going to wait to make a bullish side candle here. Here in next in NVDA, as we can see in NVDA again, I am waiting here to go like to go upside kind of scenario. I'm still here in not in negative mood, but still wait and watch how things gonna unfold here. In Oracle also, I'm just going to wait here PEP is also a place where a sudden buying can come near at any point. So instead of selling more, I will just going to wait for some time here. Here in PEG, in PG, is looking for selling side, but it has to give a retracement. But I am not interested here in retracement. I am interested in selling side. So we're just going to wait here and try see if any selling side of scenario can be seen here in PG. Now in PM, here in PM it is still negative. As we can see here, PM is also in negative, so there is nothing. Just wait and see how things gonna unfold here. REGN is looking for selling side, but here again similar kind of scenario are seen over here. Like see 1 2 3, it is good, we can do sell here, but for that it has to first give a upside buying side of movement, then a selling pressure can be good for here. Here if it try to go downside, then chances are there that it can come like sudden buying can be happen near about this level. It like it open near about flat and try to go downside, then one upside move can become here, and it can happen like it can make a tail and make a bullish kind of green candle happen here also. This is also a probability. So we are just going to wait and see how things gonna unfold. Instead of selling here, I will wait here to make a buying side of candle, bullish candle, then after that we can plan to do sell here. Here in TMO we were previously more attracted towards buying side. It has tried to go upside but again come back. As we can see, it did not sustain this level. It it didn't give closing above this level, but we will not plan to do sell in this, but we're just going to wait here like this kind of scenario. If it make a pattern like this, then we can plan to do buy here. And for selling, it has to make a negative candle trying to do upside, then it has to give a closing below this level to go to our selling side, but we are just going to wait here for some time. In TMUS we will just going to wait, there is nothing here. In Tesla we are now here in Tesla we are now more expected kind of scenario where we can plan for a quick upside move, can plan near about this level for some time, but we'll just going to wait here because it is still in choppiness kind of zone. Here bias try, but again come down, here again bias try, but the movement of buying, as we can see, it is not strong enough, so it is not good for this to go upside. So we'll just going to wait here. If a selling kind of scenario happen, then we are interested in selling side. If it open gap down and downside, then we can plan to do sell side, but for normally if it open flat, then we can plan for upside. Rather than that anything else, so we'll just going to wait here. Now in TSM, here in TSM it is also following a trend line, so it could be very good place for buyers to come here. And as we can see that it is one kind of scenario where a breakout kind of thing happen, again come for retest, and it is the best place to go upside. So here are some possible scenarios we have seen. Here in UNH there is nothing. In UPS, here in UPS there is nothing, just a normal kind of scenario where it is looking that the selling pressure can come here, but the issue is, as we can see that it is 1 2 3, it has also 3 point, but the issue is this is the green candle. This is the issue here for now, because and also move started near about this level from top to from top it has to come down bottom, then after that if give greenish type of candle, then go downside, then it will be go good for here also. But we'll just going to wait here. In V it is still negative for us. In Vortex, it is looking for buying side of scenario. So we are in bullish in this, and in XOM we are just going to wait here because it has created a very big candle here. So I hope today analysis you understand, because these are just some of the scenarios, some of the probabilities we are seeing here. Either the scenario will come and the trace will be executed, or either the trace will not be executed. And if the scenario work out, then either we are going to make something out of it, and if the scenario won't work out of it, then either we will going to give an SL towards the market, nothing much. So